For the past couple of days, Foodie's been going live, dirty deleting, and then going live again. I'm currently on vacation, but I have been lurking, so I'm pretty much caught up. In this video, let's take a look and see what she did last night, both on Twitch and YouTube. Now that her demonetization is out in the open, she's kind of desperate, so she's trying to establish herself on Twitch with 1-hour live streams. There's not very much to say about what she did on Twitch. She's very confused about the platform and, well, the mods were either arguing or trolls. See, over on Twitch, everybody has different names, right? And she doesn't know who's who, so it was kind of a mess. In my opinion, the most controversial thing she did was chop her vegetables right on the counter, no cutting board. Things got more interesting later when she came back on YouTube.
I'll be right back, okay? Hello. This is my outfit of the day. Yeah, my meatloaf was delicious. Hi, pretty girl. Oh.
She does a lot of walking away and off-camera stuff during this live stream, so be forewarned, there's a lot of dead air.
You think she's in heat?
Yup, I sure do. Ever since Foodie got the cat, people have been telling her that she needs to go to the vet and get fixed. The kitten's behavior in this video will be a major talking point, pretty much for the rest of the week, I'm sure.
Hi, honey. She looks young.
I'm not a cat person, but looking young doesn't actually make a difference. The cat was 4 months old when she got her, and it's been, what, a month and a half.
Wait. She's not doing the thing with her. Oh. Maybe a little bit shui. Yeah, she has an appointment. I'm taking her.
I kind of feel like she has an appointment the same way BBJ had an appointment. She's just saying it to get us off her back. Foodie has had plenty of time and more than enough money to take care of this kitten.
Evil? You're an idiot. You're getting blocked. Evil for what? Why don't you, like, am I God? Did I give her the ability to go in heat? I just got her a month ago.
Nope, that's actually not true. It's been over 6 weeks and the poor cat has not been to the vet even once.
Heat doesn't hurt. She's calling for a gentleman. People are wild.
Think back to Kuwait, when Julia was in heat for the first time and Foodie went downstairs to hide at the pool. Yeah, that's coming up pretty soon. I have no doubt then when it gets really, really, really annoying, she's just gonna leave and leave the kitten to its own devices.
Come here, sweetheart. You want fuego? Here she comes. Look at her running. Wait. Watch her legs.
A big part of the problem with her new financial circumstance is that Foodie can't really afford the vet care. So chances are the poor cat will just kind of have to wait.
No, Nutmeg. Sociopathic behavior is obsessively being in someone's chat calling them a sociopath just because their cat hasn't been spayed yet. That's so insane to me. Okay. Like, you're insinuating that I intentionally want her to be uncomfortable or what?
I actually don't think that viewer was insinuating anything. She was pretty much saying what we're all thinking, that you've waited too long. That's kind of the beauty of going to the vet. Even if you don't know what your pet needs, they do, and they'll tell you. My vet is actually really good at sending us postcards when things come due. So maybe that's what she didn't want.
You can't get her fixed when she's in heat anyways, you stupid idiot. Get out of my chat. I don't care what you think about me. You people who think I'm awful because my cat's in heat need a fucking lobotomy. Like 100%.
Believe it or not, the first 3 hours or so are spent pretty much just on the cat. Foodie just tries to defend herself against, well, everything we've talked about, and she does it from the couch making kissy noises. That's about it.
I know she has to not be in heat, so I'll wait till she stops being like this and then zoom right away. Right away to the vet. No.
Things don't actually start to get interesting until the edibles kick in later.
I know, Kettle. I have to quit. 100%.
The higher she gets, the less she remembers that she already told us.
How much is it to spay? Um, it depends. I don't know. 350? Around that, yeah. Yep. Well, I would have to call vets around. Well, I did call some, so. And some are very expensive. It depends if they, what type of surgery they do. There's like this new, less invasive surgery.
You can practically see her wheels turning, trying to figure out how she'll ask for the money for the surgery. The thing is, these are the same people who already gave her thousands of dollars just to move back to Canada.
What time do you guys get up? Teardrop, what time are you up in the morning? I don't even know what time I get up. I usually get up late, like no earlier than 11. Usually no later than 2.
So she's back to Kuwait hours, streaming late into the night, and then waking up afternoon. Got it.
Serious question with no judgment. How do you not have money saved with as much as people donate to you? You lived in Syria where you didn't have to come out of pocket for much according to you. I didn't live in Syria very long. It was like what? 3 months? Not even. Yeah, 3 months, I think.
Actually, she didn't live in Syria at all. She went to go visit Salah for about 3 or 4 months, but before that, they were in Kuwait for about 3 years. I think that's what the person meant, and she's just playing dumb.
When I finally did have access to my money, yeah, I did spoil some people. And, um, you know, but it wasn't much because, like, I don't make as much as I was back, like, before I moved to Kuwait. So,
As a reminder, that figure is about $20,000 Canadian per month.
I would say my income took like a friggin', uh, it was like maybe cut in half, you know?
So that's interesting. I wonder if she's saying that her income is now about $10,000 Canadian per month. We know that it's probably between 5 to 10,000, right? But it's very difficult to say because of PayPal. $5,000 to $10,000 per month Canadian is still nothing to sneeze at.
I think it's a combination of just like not making, just I guess paying off my debt. Like I paid like $20,000 worth of debt, and then in a short amount of time, traveling a lot, Thailand, Canada, back and forth. Um, there's just a lot of things. I don't know. You ever just think sometimes like, where did my money go?
Not to say I told you so or anything, but I bet you Salah could tell you where some of that money went. I wonder if Foodie realizes that he was feeding her 50-cent falafel sandwiches in Kuwait. In Thailand, it was 80-cent hot dogs from 7-Eleven and donuts from the street.
Like, how do you have to write down like every single thing you have to write down every single thing that you spend money on because yeah.
Well, that's called adulthood, Foodie. Most people know how much money they make, and they kind of have to make it work. On a personal note, when I got engaged, my husband and I moved in together, and we ended up with a 4-bedroom house. With all of those extra rooms to fill, I didn't just go hog wild on Amazon. I went to garage sales, I went to thrift stores, I bought stuff off of Craigslist. Over the years, you can replace stuff, sure, but we still have lots of those old lamps, tables, we even still have a $50 love seat. In any case, you're pretty much caught up now. Drop me a line in the comments and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you.
Usually when I ask for money, it's usually for a cause. So I never got $10,000 for moving. I got like not even 3,000 or maybe 3,000. It's hard to tell exactly the super chats are what they're paid out in the end.